All right, let's get back here to the Carolinas and talk about our weather and check in with our Chris Mulcahy because it feels pretty good walking outside this morning.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah, I'm ready for fall, this first day of October.
It's okay to be average, and that's exactly what we are today.
All right.
78 degrees is how we should start off a typical October 1st, and we are doing it, y'all. Enjoy it, enjoy it. However, I am going to let everyone know the first half of October is much better than the second half because October has one title compared to every other month that we have here in Charlotte. Of course, each and every day has a daily average high and a daily average low. October 1st averages a high of 78 degrees, a low of 57 degrees. The reason why I'm showing you this is that there is no other month that the highs and lows change this drastically compared to October. All the other ones maximum, it's usually about a 6 to 9 degree change. Well, our lows actually drop 13 degrees from the 1st to the 31st, so the 1st to Halloween. 57 to 44, and then our highs, the upper 70s to the upper 60s. So the reason why I'm saying you this is we're about to encounter some chillier lows, but now we're about to hit the month that the 40s will start to become a possibility, and even the 30s. So I love October, especially for the afternoon. Sunshine is king, especially in the 70s. We're going to have a lot more days like that. I just wanted everyone to be advised. As far as our lows are concerned, that is going to be the biggest shock and awe to the system. We have that drier air. It feels amazing. The words like crisp, cool are going to be used over the next couple of mornings. 53 degrees is what we have for our starting point tomorrow. By the way, most of the time, I'm talking about 9 out of 10, 19 out of 20 times. We are looking at our average low to happen anywhere between about 45 minutes before the sun rises up to about 30 minutes after. It just kind of depends on the sky conditions. So it's right around sunrise. That's why when you say tonight's forecast, I'm telling you the hour by hour because it's actually warmer around midnight. I get to work around 2:30. It's substantially warmer at that point, around 60 degrees compared to those that get to work, say, around 7 o'clock. So just kind of keep that in perspective. Sunrise time right around 7:19. But check it out. Sweater weather. That's right. This is also the time of the year that kids leave their jackets at the playground because it's cool in the morning for the bus stop, and when they get home, oh, they don't need it anymore. And then once you get to about Sunday to Monday, we're talking about our lows a little bit mild. They're close to about 60 degrees, and then we're going to stay there. And really heading into next week, that's where we're going to start to see a significant change overall. Check out our Muggy meter. It's feeling great. All is well. I'm super pumped about it. How you feel, Cass, is all on the bottom threshold. No problems, no problemo. Everything is just fine and dandy. And our rainfall chances, a whole lot of nothing. We really don't have too much to mention. A spotty rain chance on Sunday, so things are trending a little bit better for NASCAR fans and NFL fans. The Panthers are undefeated at home. It's only one time, but there's some optimism. So maybe that's going to be their saving grace. Maybe they're just a home winning team. There's too many away games. But regardless, that is going to be an awesome forecast. Then for the first time, I get to show you my pumpkins. Check it out. Not the pumpkins I grew in my front yard. By the way, I had a bunch of July and August pumpkins, none in October, so that's a little disappointing, so I'll go work on that. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we have the mid to the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, slight chance for rain. And my favorite place to get pumpkins is called Bush and Vine in York County. Have you two been? Anyone? Jane?
Have I been to the
Bush and Vine in York County?
I have too. I don't think that.
Yeah.
I have not been to that one. Carly,
Okay.
I have.
Oh, okay.
The best thing about it is you physically pick your pumpkin off the vine.
Yes.
So many times they here are our pumpkins. They're on hay bales. We're pretending. No,
Yeah.
you go out and you get to pick your pumpkin. Now, when you break it off the vine, it's yours. That's the rule. But this is why I'm mentioning this. Officially on the 27th, so over last weekend, they're open for the year, for the season.
Okay.
So
And they have soft serve, if I remember
yes,
correctly.
it's strawberry soft serve.
Oh, it's great.
Oh,
It's great.
wow, that makes-
That's the one thing I remember most.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a fantastic.
It's
memory.
famous, yeah. And Bush and Vine's also great for strawberries during the springtime. They have hay rides out there. They didn't do them last year, so I don't promise on that. They have a little farmer's market. This is the place to go because from, I think, 8 to 5, Monday through Saturday, they're open. Okay. So many of these places are just open on the weekend. Yeah. So that's why I'm giving you a pumpkin picking forecast. Sunday doesn't include Bush and Vine. Just want everyone to know that. So, Carlene, glad you've been there.
That's
I
great.
want some of that
Yeah,
ice cream
it's
now.
lovely.
So highly recommend it. They're not a sponsor of ours, but it's a great family.
I remember we did a story with them a couple years ago, and I lived in York County then, and I was like, you know what? Greg and I just did
Hey.
a drive over there because of your story. We had the
Well,
soft
see?
serve, you
Yeah.
know?
Sam Hall and the Hall family over
Yeah.
there, Bush and Vine.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Chris has all the recs.
He does.
Yeah. I go and
Great.
see. I'm going to give you straight up again. I like to share what I love, and that experience is so rare these days.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, they pick it up. So many of these places physically have the pumpkin shipped from places like this. So this is the one. If you haven't done that,
Pick
do
it
it
off the vine.
But I also, if you are off during the weekdays, that's the time to do it because it is a madhouse on a Saturday.
bet.
So yeah, you can imagine. Okay, we're moving on. Even though I gave you the Saturday forecast, but looking forward. Dew points. One of the bars is broken, but ignore that. The plain and simple. This is just showing we have comfortable air over the next 4. Usually I would proclaim pick of the week, but honestly, everything is in the pick of the week range. So it's really now until about Saturday. It feels comfortable. It feels great. You have a cooler fall feel. All in all, not too bad. And then by next week, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it starts to feel a little bit stickier. And I think that's going to up our rain chance as well. Real quick, I want to show you Charlotte Motor Speedway. How rare is it? All of a sudden you see it this active this time of the day, and that's because we have the Roval 400.
That's right.
And it's going to be a great weekend all in all. So clearly not to put you on the spot, do you know by chance like when that race is? Like 3?
Three.
3, okay.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. I had an isolated chance. Now it's spotty, so that went from 20 to 10, so it's trending down. If you have anything, I don't think it's really going to affect the race at this point.
Well, no, it's also a road course. So
Oh, that's
they have
true.
road tires, so if it's a
Oh.
little rain, they won't stop it. If it's torrential downpour, they'll stop it. But a little rain,
Spotty sounds like it'll be fine.
they'll
Yeah.
be fine. They'll
Okay.
keep racing.
There it is. See, we have our NASCAR expert over here. I appreciate
Resident
that.
NASCAR.
No, that was a good analysis. That had me pumped, honestly. And then we have the lower 80s into next week. It's feeling more humid. I would say next Wednesday, if I were to pick a day, that's the day that most likely is umbrella worthy. A cold front rolls in, even a chance for thunderstorms. So we'll kind of put a question mark on for that because you can't even see it on our Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. So I just wanted to mention that in general for the extended forecast. There it is, wrapping it up with a fall bow. This is a great looking forecast. Enjoy it. It's comfortable.
All right. Thank you so much,
course.
Chris. Very awesome of you to let us know that we're going to have a good weekend here. Yay. We're hearing it.